super close to trail. There we go. There we go. It's good for one bucket full. Oh, there they are. They're getting happy. Mangrove snappers are getting happy. And everybody's getting happy. Oh, there goes a tarpon there. Oh, there they go right there. Whoa. Hey everybody, how we doing today? So welcome to Chumming 101 number 1. What is chum/chumming? In the Florida Keys, chumming is probably the most important technique utilized by the professional fishing guides, commercial fishermen, or even the local fishermen in the know. Customers pay guides thousands of dollars to put them on the fish, to catch fish. They're not paying them those money to take them out on a cruise and see the birds and the islands and the reef and the sunsets. No, they want to catch fish. Same thing for the commercial fishermen. They don't catch fish, they don't make money. In fact, they lose a lot of money because it's very expensive to run those boats for gas and maintenance and payroll. And even for the local fishermen in the know, that sense of pride, being able to catch dinner whenever they want, is a pretty big deal. And chumming is a significant part of it. And that also creates a big divide between the novice Keys fishermen and the tourists just coming down for the first couple of trips in knowing chumming and how to do it correctly and how effective it is. And that divide between these professional fishermen constantly catching fish and these novices consistently struggling. Now, some people might be saying, whoa, wait a minute. You're saying this is the most important technique for fishing the Keys, but yet after 4 or 5 years of making videos and you saying you're out there to help the average guy catch more fish in the Florida Keys, and this is the first time you're bringing it up, what's the deal with that? Well, it's kind of twofold. One, I chum a lot and I explain a lot in my individual videos what I'm doing that day while I'm doing it, showing you where, what, why, how, and when. So it's there, but this will be more of a searchable category of videos. It'll be one of my playlists so that you'll have all the information under one strip of videos rather than trying to find bits and pieces in 1,000 videos that I have out there. So this will kind of be just more of a reference tool than just seeing it as part of one of my normal fishing days. The second reason why is the All About the Bait store. Okay, one of the pillars for my store is having the keys, necessary fishing equipment all in one place. Okay, and that's basically it. If it's for fishing the keys, that's what I carry in my store, and that's it. I don't carry a lot of other garbage that you're going to find at the tackle shops just because their vendor carries it for their stores all across the US, so they want to throw it in a tackle shop. I'm just going to keep just the stuff that are utilized down here in my shop, so it becomes almost a one-stop shopping. So I've been working on this line of chum nets, becoming the Chum Daddy for a while now, and I just got my first shipment in here of these custom-made chum nets and chum rings specifically for me, developed by me, and so forth. But prior to that, I'm so far into it. I've got a All About the Bait, If You Chum They Will Come sticker. Ever seen a chumming sticker out there? So I've got that. I've got a If You Chum They Will Come Yellowtail snapper shirt, matching mask. I also sell chum cages, like I said, the chum nets, multiple different sizes chum rings. Okay, so it's going to be a very important topic, and it's just something I want to do when I had all the pieces in place. I have pretty much almost the key assortment there, so I figured it's a good time to get this going because it is that important. What is chum/chumming? Now, in regards to chum, or the noun, or the object, most of the time in the Florida Keys, when you hear that term chum, hey Bob, did you bring the chum? Alright, it's in regards to this, the good old 7-pound brick of frozen, ground up menhaden. Basically, the way it works up along the East Coast, there's these massive schools of menhaden or bunker. They're netted up and they're brought into a processing plant where they're ground up, then extruded in these 7-pound cardboard containers. Then they're flash frozen, packed up into boxes, and then shipped down to the Florida Keys. You can find these in every tackle shop, most grocery stores, convenience stores, gas stations. Chumming is such a prerequisite in the Florida Keys, you could pretty much find these almost everywhere. You'll find these sold as an individual brick like this, 7 pounds. For a more economical price, you can find the cases. Usually they come in a 6-pack. Or you could find the 25-pound cubes, which are most often used by the commercial fishermen or the professional guides. From here, the way it works is you have your chum, you pick up an All About the Bait chum net, you take the frozen chum block, put it in the net, hang it over your side of your boat, and it starts to defrost. The first part that kind of defrosts tends to be the oils and the blood, the scent, and that sends a stream down current. As it defrosts even more, little bits and pieces fall off the block, and those are sent down the current, all of which attracts those fish and allows you to catch them. Now, beyond this frozen brick, you can call chum, the noun version, anything like live pilchards. I use a lot. You can use live shrimp, ballyhoo, any type of live bait you could throw out there to attract the fish would be considered chum. Same thing if you take those and start cutting them up into pieces and chunk and start dispersing them out in the water and the current as well. It acts the same way as this does, and it is also known as chum. But like I said, most of the time when you hear people reference chum, they're talking about this frozen brick of ground up menhaden. Chumming, the verb or the action of actually doing it, whether it be actually taking that 7-pound brick, putting it in my chum bag, hanging it over the side of the boat, or taking that scoop of live pilchards and throwing it out there, or cutting up that shrimp and sprinkling them out there. Those are all the actions of chumming. The reason why that's important is because there's so much of a wide variety of chumming in the Florida Keys based on the species that you're chasing after, the types of bait you're utilizing, the locations you're doing it. So I want to make it very clear that chumming isn't just one thing. Alright, so I think that is a good introduction to Chumming 101. Like I said, this will be just the kickoff. I'll have a full category, basically a playlist under Chumming 101 that'll have all these different videos. I was thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to front load this category by posting probably the most impactful and helpful video that I have on my channel, and it'll be in regards to yellowtail fishing because that is such a big thing here in the Florida Keys. The only thing I'm worried about is that FWC is going to come knocking on my door and saying, hey man, you can't post that video. You're just going to kind of crush our yellowtail fishery. It's that good. So if you are a yellowtail fisherman or want to improve your yellowtail fishing, this video will be for you. So I think that will be my next video. And then I've got a bunch of follow-up ones. I do know I want to do a flow test. So take a chum block and put one in each of my different mesh size chum bags to see how long it takes for them to kind of flow through it. That'll be helpful so you know how much is flowing out there, but also to plan your fishing trip. If you're going to be out for 4 hours, this chum net flows 1 block per hour, so you need to have 4 blocks and so forth and so on. Then I'll have other videos about all the different species, the different baits, the different locations for using chum and so forth. So there's a full wide variety. There's a whole bunch of videos that I'll have in regards to this category because it is so impactful. So we'll wrap it up here. So hopefully you found it interesting. Keep an eye out for more Chum 101 videos. Oh, before I forget, what I did is to kick off my new line of chum nets. I had these little 3-inch circles, all about the bait. If you chum, they will come stickers made up. I sell a 5-inch one as part of my main store stickers, but I made these little 3-inchers as giveaways. So anybody who purchases a chum net, I'll throw one of these in your bag so you can represent. I was thinking of some sort of chumming gang sign. I thought the boom, chumming, bam, you know, would be our gang sign, but then I figured a little sticker might be a little better. So buy some sort of chum nets in your bag and I'll throw one of these so you can represent. But otherwise, thanks for watching and I will see you next video. Bye.